within 30 minutes, it's consumed everything in that burn pile. It was a huge burn pile. But within 30 minutes, it's consumed everything because it shot up, you know, and now it's died down. But love is not like that. Love is patient, it's kind, it's something that's built up in a process, right? And it's able to stay, to maintain, to continue to be there. It's enduring. And the Lord was really just ministering to me about the season of waiting that we're in. And it's not because he's withholding something from us, but it's actually because he's giving us more. He's teaching us more. And so it takes time for us to soak those things in. It takes time for us to receive and grow so that we're able actually to function in the next step. There are things about the cabin that we don't know yet. And we need that time to learn. I.A.G Farms, it's all about God. So we just made it to the woodlands and it's still raining just a bit, but we're hoping it's the summer shower that's going to just pass on by. So we're waiting it out and we're looking at our trees and it looks like this might be some black walnut that we have here on the Woodlands property. So we think we might have some black walnuts. So I'm excited about that, to have walnuts that we can harvest. And I'm gonna walk y'all over here, show y'all what Tim is doing. So we're trying to light up this burn pile. Since it's raining, we think it might actually be a good time. It's just really sprinkling right now. So since it's wet, we don't want the fire to run, of course. And it's rained probably maybe like 2 or 3 times recently, so it's wet enough for us to go ahead and light this burn pile, and that's what we're doing now. So we got going. It's thundering and lightly raining in the background, but
yep, that's right.
Yep. So there you go. It took off.
Yep, so far it's burning everywhere I put diesel at. If you ever, rule number 1, if you ever need assistance lighting your burn piles, do not use gasoline. Always use diesel. Diesel doesn't explode or ignite quickly like that. It ignites slowly. So if you ever need to help your burn piles out on a wet day, use diesel, not gasoline. Never use gasoline to light a fire.
There you go. Tips from Tim, Farmer Tim.
Staying pretty big, ain't it?
Yeah, it's growing.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wait.
Hopefully we don't catch the whole wood on fire.
Oh, wait. This morning I was reading 1 Corinthians 13:1, and it says, love is patient and kind. And I was just thinking about this whole process that we've been doing with the farm, I.A.G Farms, and then this new property here, and how the Lord really has us in this season of waiting and building. And the reason why, is love. The Lord takes us through this process, and we think that he's being harsh with us or he's withholding something from us because it takes time to build or time to learn, or we're not just getting it instantaneously, and we think that that's actually a harsh thing, but it's not. It's really his love for us, that he's teaching us to be patient, and he's teaching us through his kindness to take us through a process, right? So it's not quick, right? But it's something that's established. It's something that is going to be not easily pulled up or not easily pushed over, not easily overthrown. And so I was thinking about love, and love being patient and love being kind. And it's because love is something that's built up over time. It doesn't just spring up, because just like that fire sprung up quickly, guess what? Within 30 minutes, it's consumed everything in that burn pile. It was a huge burn pile. But within 30 minutes, it's consumed everything because it shot up, and now it's died down. But love is not like that. Love is patient, it's kind, it's something that's built up in a process, right? And it's able to stay, to maintain, to continue to be there. It's enduring. And the Lord was really just ministering to me about the season of waiting that we're in. And it's not because he's withholding something from us, but it's actually because he's giving us more. He's teaching us more. And so it takes time for us to soak those things in. It takes time for us to receive and grow so that we're able actually to function in the next step. There are things about the cabin that we don't know yet. And we need that time to learn. He knows, he sees in our future what we need to know or where we need to be with the farm to start the process of rebuilding the cabin, but we don't. And so what we do in response is to trust and to wait. And it takes patience and it takes us being not haughty or thinking we know everything, we know what to do. If we could just had this or we had that, we could do everything. But it takes us being willing to receive from God and just take in the little lessons, the tiny lessons that he's trying to teach us along the way. And whether it's the birth of an animal and it's wonderful and beautiful and we learn by having baby rams, or it's the death of an animal and it's hard and it's difficult, but we also learn things through that process. He's teaching us through every little step along the way if we're patient enough to receive from him and to learn those lessons little by little, step by step. And so that's what he's really been ministering to me, is that it's his love that he develops patience in us and that he makes us wait. He uses the waiting to teach us the lessons that we need to learn along the way.
We're going up.
The tree right there that fell over the front of the driveway. You see what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did it break off? I think, where is the base of it? Yeah, I was showing them that this is where that tree that's on the front of our driveway fell from. It broke off right there and then fell down here. This is a big gully, a big hill here. Man, I can get the spider web on me. Get that spider. Yeah. But yeah, this is the tree that we're gonna need to clear out. It's up higher than I thought. It's up pretty high. Yeah. Yeah, we're just walking through the woods on the trails. Wow, it's nice and cool out here. The trail that we made the last time we were down here. But yeah, this is our second time walking this trail here. So we're kind of just gingerly walking through the woods because the neighbors recommended that we didn't walk through the woods in the summertime because they said some of the biggest rattlesnakes this side of the Mississippi River.
They did.
But we hadn't seen any yet, so I was actually pretty excited about, running across a rattlesnake and seeing how big they were. But I haven't seen any yet. But I really want to run across one when I'm by myself, not when I have the kids with me. I have a different mentality when I got the kids with me. Yep, so just trying to take my time. I'm leading the way. Got the wife and the kids behind me. And I'm trying to make sure that we don't, step on a snake or anything. Yep. Our trails. I think next, because I got these two trails cut in, I think next I'm going to cut a trail going through here. And it's going to go around because it's some big valleys off in this in these woods. And you got to kind of make the trails around the valleys. This section here is kind of like, as you saw up there on the front part where that tree fell across that hill. It starts up high and it just gradually goes on down and it kind of flattens out down off in there and then it drops off again. And then throughout the woods there are deep, I'm talking about huge valleys that the water has made. Yeah, that's a good environment for a snake to be at right there. There's a guarantee. You start flipping that over, you're gonna find a copperhead. Yep. But yeah, we're all from the city, and we used to be terrified of snakes. But now, we've kind of gotten used to them, and we've gotten a little bit educated, on snakes and things like that. So we're not as scared of snakes anymore because we know how to identify them. It's Tim Jr. asked me what question did you ask me yesterday, Tim?
Well,
about my favorite what?
animal.
Yep. And what did I say? My favorite wild animal. What did I say? Can you remember? It was a snake.
Oh, I think I said corn snake.
I said king snake. Yeah, you said corn snake. Yeah, so. But anyway, just walking the trails, seeing what's out here. We ran across a pack of coyotes one of the times we were out here on the trails. There's so many sticks out here, you can't really, You need the snake to move in order to identify it as a snake. Because I can't tell. I can't see nothing. It's too much stuff. It's beautiful out here. As you see, we got ferns. Those are called ferns, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are ferns.
Yeah, ferns. So yeah, we have ferns all throughout the woods. Remind me of that movie, Where the Red Fern Grows. Yeah.
It looks like a little red on the tip of that fern.
Yeah, like it might have dried out.
Okay.
Yep. Just walking through the woods on the woodland property. The new trails. No snakes so far. I think the neighbor might have scared us for no reason.
I'm sure they're here somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're out here.
This is the end. It's starting to be the end of the trail.
There's a big old valley over there. Let's see if I'm brave enough to go over there and show y'all. Let's see. Y'all stay on the trail. I'm gonna go over and show them this valley. See the dogs found the valley. I'm just walking gingerly, y'all, to, not run up on a snake. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see on camera or not, but it goes into a deep valley through there. Yep, and there's some deep valleys on that side as well. All right, so I'm heading back to the trail now. And as you can see, it's not grown up real bad out here because of these big old trees out here, these tulip poplars. As you can see, there go a cluster of them right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 10 tulip poplars just in that section. There go another one, a big long tulip poplar. Yes, most of what's in our woods is tulip poplar. And you know, tulip poplar, they grow straight up and down and grow quick. And so they've, you know, shaded out all the underbrush, so it's not a lot of thorns and thistles out here in the woods. And that's just a beautiful thing. It looks like this is a trail here too. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
You see them tire tracks?
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. That's another one. Yeah. So I can catch on to here. Because there were already established trails out here from the people that, I don't think they own the property. I think they own the 40 acres behind this property, but they cut trails back in their property. And I think they cut trails in this property as well years ago. And so I can see some tire tracks there from an old trail. So I get in with the tractor and clean that one out as well. So yeah, I'm just trying to find all the trails and clear them up and clean them up so we can get off in here and enjoy the woods. Yeah. Yeah, so the trail goes on down there, around there, and then goes down through there. But we're gonna take this way, going back towards the cabin. Take your eyes a minute to adjust because that kind of look like a snake, but it's not. And it's kind of like, it seems like it's dark. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you put that what is it, bedtime mode on your phone. That's what it looks like out here.
Yeah, like a patina.
Yeah, patina, whatever it is.
Filter.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yep. And then we need to cut some trails down, going down through that way too, because our property goes that way as well. Yeah. Yeah, y'all saw this part of the trail on last video. That's right, good job. Stay right behind me. I think we're getting bolder and bolder in these woods because we haven't seen a snake yet.
Yeah.
Look at all this good dry firewood here. It's just laying on the ground, just ready for me to come get it. It might be years and years before I have to drop any trees. I might not ever have to drop a tree because just the trees that fall.
Yeah, ones that fall, get blown over by the wind or a storm, or they're sick and fall over.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
There's gonna always be something falling over.
Yeah, that's a hole. Something been living in there. That's definitely a hole that an animal has dug. Maybe a fox or some type of like armadillo. It might be still in there, whatever it is.
You remember what's that called? A hole.
Look, you see him? Go ahead.
What's that called, Tim? A hole in the ground that an animal lives in?
A burrow.
Burrow. Very good.
What's it called, Tim?
A burrow.
So we got a burrow over here. Yep. It'll be good to have a deer camera, trail camera to set up and see what's in there. Because it look like something like got it packed closed. It's probably in there. Yeah. I see that Gideon did that little scratching stuff. Yeah.
He scared me doing it.
Yeah, for some reason when we get around where coyotes have been at, Gideon, instead of peeing, he like scratches his back feet on the ground. And that's how he identifies like where the coyotes have been. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
What's that?
What?
It was some type of bug.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I think it was a little spider or something.
We gotta do a tick check when we get.
Oh yeah. Look, Gideon checking himself now.
He probably has something.
But yeah, so these we have not seen one snake so far in these woods. And we were a little bit hesitant to come out in the woods at first because, you know, the neighbors told us about all the big old rattlesnakes that be out here. But you know, as we're clearing out trails and keeping things clean, you know, we can see the ground. We're getting a little bit more bold to come back here, but we haven't seen a snake yet. And that's not saying that there aren't snakes back here. We know that they're here, but you know, it's not infested. You know, they're staying in their lane and doing what, you know, they're supposed to do, doing what snakes do. And, you know, we're just going to stay out of their way. And when we come in the woods, we'll just make sure that we're on the trails and stay on the trails.
Said that, you know, we have these trails and they have the whole woods, so hopefully they'll just stay in the woods.
Yeah, and stay out the trails. Yeah. All right, so we're at the end of this trail. We went all the way around. We came in right there, and we're coming out right there, just like on last video. Yep. Coming on back around to the resurrection cabin. Coming back to our classroom.